one person. Like, he not like, he gonna take what you give him. You know what I'm saying? If I play him again, I know I'm gonna beat him. You still play him again, so he gonna give you an ass whooping, hopefully. No. Actually, I hope he beat him.
Community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is. Don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football. And the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
He ain't supposed to win shit.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm a bend but don't break, because it was with the Patriots too. I was running the same little joint, but when I knew the pressure was getting to him, I hit a zone, right, and I put Sean Lee in like Sean Lee was in like a light purple. I was running like, when he ran a certain play, I was running man. So I knew he thought I was gonna run man again. I played zone with this nigga. Sean Lee 6'6" that nigga. I was like, yep, it's a wrap now. So when you was doing all them short passes, and I was like, all right, I know he gonna do something on this goal line. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I took the screen off.
Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. Over the middle to Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there for first down.
Hey, my corner just got defensive player of the week. He got 2 sacks and 2 interceptions.
Devontae Freeman took full advantage of it. Had 27 catches out of the backfield last season. There's another one this year.
Hey, shoot. Done. Hey, Tuesday. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. Big stop.
Now Ryan on first down. And finding the tight end Hooper.
You don't got no routes open.
Stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game.
Yeah.
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on.
Lamar Jackson is an easy fix.
They have a lot of pride.
It's an easy way to cover that nigga. It's just motherfuckers don't know.
To throw again on second down. Ryan getting it out left side to Sanu. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The crazy part with Jackson is he throws better on. Yeah, he fumbled too easy, but he throws better on the run.
Had a career high.
He got this perfect pass
on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
On the run. He got this perfect passer accuracy on the run. All you gotta do is you gotta run with the speed burst and throw it. His star gonna light up, and if a nigga right there with him, he gonna make that pass, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's the second year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And the judge does a nice job there of navigating and picking up some yards. Remember, no Tevin Coleman in the backfield, so he's moved up in the pecking order, getting a lot of playing time for these Atlanta Falcons.
Check it backer, check it backer.
51, Sam! Greystone, travel.
Who on 202?
Alert three.
Man, they want, they just love it. I don't get it.
21!
To throw on 2nd and 6, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, first down pickup of 8.
I don't believe that this opening
that's the plan. That's the once I win the Super Bowl, I'm quitting.
We spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that.
Hey, nigga, I ain't looking back. Once I win that Super Bowl, I'm quitting the league, bro.
Games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first
drive.
drive.
I'm quitting
so many
that shit.
teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
I swear to God, I'm leaving the league. Once I win it, I'm gone.
In the end zone. A minimal gain there on the
this nigga, I don't know who this nigga is in Manly with the Cardinals.
Teammate used to tell me all the time.
All this nigga is running is mid-blitz, bro.
No matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was
Manly
coming from,
though.
where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that
he's just running mid-blitz all game.
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from.
The answer?
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Sam, ready, 280. 59.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
If it's a good opponent, yeah, you like, I'm done.
Here's Ryan. And that is caught.
What dude?
Touchdown, Falcons. Eric
Oh, yeah.
touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to
I hate when I be telling niggas, I'm tired of shit, man. I work a long shift too, bro. Let's just get this on through. I'm like, oh, nigga. I don't know what you do with your 12 hours, nigga. I don't know what the fuck I do. Yeah. Nigga be like, man, I'm tired too, bruh. Let's just knock them like this nigga. Oh, God.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First down, Murray. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Because like I was talking to Ant about your D tackles out there.
After the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Yeah, them niggas is playing ball, man.
Hey, we got 4 now.
To throw, it's Murray. Looking deep downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Murray with a third and long. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
I think
free agent was pretty good this year for me, man, in AMO.
Actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it.
Oh, okay, like studs,
exactly
like
where they are on the field.
Yeah, primary, yeah. It was.
Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Very good return that time. 18 yards.
Come on, bro. What are you doing? I'm on offense.
But the bad part about that trading shit is, like, if we would let that Adams shit go, that shit would have been fucked up, bro.
And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. He's a steal. They already talk about him right now. They already talked about him.
But what I'm saying is, you can't give him a higher rated player and the first round for him. That's not going to fly. Because then you're going to see other people saying, hey, y'all let this bullshit ride, but I can't get a trade. That's how bullshit happens like that. You know what I'm saying? I told him to give him a third.
Trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot.
And the shit would have been good. A second or third, and shit would have been good. But now the nigga
moving laterally. Creases tend
to develop as the game moves on, when Big Lee figured out, niggas probably wanted them, then the niggas started starting them.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm coming after you. 43 is the mic. Hey, they're scared. Hey, seam 6. Check, 43. You're trying.
Here's Ryan to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. 22. Check 50. 51. Down. Switch. No. Got it. 58. Check. 59.
On 2nd down now, it's Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. Usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the 2nd level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
but I hit Deion up this year. I said, please don't be blessing these niggas with all this shit. Let's build a team. And like what's his name said, let's just see it down the long haul when this show about to die off. Let's see who's who, man.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignment.
80, yeah, 80 or something.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
After the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
I see what you're saying.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into that script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. He gets it left side to Johnson. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Before this season started, Johnson said this new offensive system would allow him to really be effective in the passing game. He actually likened it to 2016 when he had almost 900 receiving yards. He said one of his goals is to become the 3rd player in league history to hit 1,000 yards rushing and receiving in the same season. They also noted that he's really comfortable in this scheme. It's like his days, his college days at Northern Iowa when he was part of a team that based out of a shotgun with a running quarterback. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just saying X Factor is going to cost a little bit more for niggas
and just ran him down.
Because Byron Jones literally, like, he would be a normal cornerback, but he has that ability
down last year, but they'll try
diver for, he got a diver animation. So, prime example, I was playing the field, right? He did the flip. This nigga Byron Jones dove on the, because he threw a low pass. He dove on the ground. It wasn't even his man. He broke off of his man, who he was checking, to dive for an interception for somebody else. Like, fuckers overall. The nigga got an X factor at corner. He like that, so he's going to cost way more than a normal
make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't like leagues like that, yeah? Niggas giving out X factors and superstars. I don't like that shit, bro. No, I don't like that shit.
About set
Who about to go to
begin the next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
What?
Now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hey, tight. Hey, take chance. Space. You think you gonna get this?
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Smith catches left side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Oh, he's gone. Woo.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go. 51, 21. Check 99. Hey, South. Hey, Foxtrot.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the
but
time.
But see, that's what I didn't understand. Like, how y'all really high on that offensive lineman to give away Clowney and picks to get the nigga. Like, the fuck?
59, ready.
I think Seattle gave away picks and, the Texans gave away. But that's what I'm saying.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Connects with some right side.
You already
completion good for 3 and 2nd down.
So anything can happen. Yeah, he only lost 2 games before you beat him. That's he wasn't losing.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
21. Wait. Check.
Ryan. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete.
With Barkley, bro. That nigga, I be having him dead to right now. This nigga Span.
Hey, orbit.
Nigga, he used him at the right point.
Check, 59.
in the passing game. Because every time he was in the open field, the nigga did his spin cycle, and most of the time he got it.
Bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
I'm not fucking with the dog. When we played, what the fuck I did? What the fuck I did when we played when I ran that toss on the goal line? Landon Collins was running after my ass, nigga. I fell on the ground.
I'm
not fucking with you.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Don't be scared of it.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Playing the Bears right now,
on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Ready. 51, Sam.
No, he wouldn't, bro. Yeah, tight end. If you got a good tight end, they got fucking mismatch on this jump, dog. They be cold. Now, telling you, bro.
Hooper on the short connection. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Not on no corner route, bro. I'm telling you. The nigga
freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
I'm not talking about a specific play. I'm just talking about, I'm talking about tight ends. Yeah, I'm talking about tight ends, period.
They'll try the right side here with Smith. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they called it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment.
I swear I hate Frank, bro. I never liked him, bro. This nigga talk so much shit like he good, bro. The nigga some shit.
What team Frank got?
And they have to be happy.
No, I'm talking about the Florida Gators, our quarterback.
Okay.
Trying to get points
that nigga some shit, bro. How the fuck do you get an interception in that situation, bro? And then you talking shit at the end of the game like you did something, nigga. You ain't do shit. But the nigga talk like he
fermented garbage juice.
Nigga is...
He ain't that bad, okay.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line.
Hey, that nigga some shit.
Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
I don't even want to play the Bears right now. I'm fried like shit, bro. Lee, Rob, and D went out to that motherfucking...
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Nigga, I'm fucking head rocking, nigga. I might fucking lose this shit.
Check, Lucky. Check.
All right, man.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to get this deep on Arizona's side of the field. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
No. But look, now you see why I was trying to do what I was trying to do at the beginning of the season, trade Travis Frederick
for the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
Because I would have had Byron and him.
We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tack McKinley picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Hey, look, you already know what I'm going to do.
Defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
We run outside zone, sweep
that throw. Huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing now is Murray. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Love don't live here anymore.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Murray.
I'm just going to try to escape this motherfucking game, bro.
Loss here as he's taken down. Deion Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We got 2 wins, but we had literally 10 second place finishes, bro.
Third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
We just kept finishing in second place, bro.
Maybe a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
That's Deion Jones.
First half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see.
Oh, great. Yeah, if you had time, you'd be a good fit in that league, bro.
That might be made
good user, too.
Nah, cause if Frank and them not getting 2K, I might not even be on 2K like that, so I might need another league.
Hey, nigga, you should if opportunity comes in. Hey, they go hard though, yeah.
Now Ryan, first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
Hungry for that shit, bro.
That's the type of shit I like, bro.
Can really generate big plays for
2018
offense.
was a prime example of everybody, niggas, the shit was active, niggas was talking shit, niggas was on it. This shit just black. Niggas play their game and then nobody say nothing. Niggas ain't talking shit. This shit ain't, man.
Hey, high 7. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. You better bring it. You better bring 51. I'm letting you know right now. You better.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Hey, son. 59 mark. Check. 59. Check.
Dog, he was our reliable rando in 2K for years. Anytime you get on, you already know if we needed a 5th person, he gonna be on. We hit the nigga. Hey, you trying to run? I'm loading up now. Nigga always available, bro.
Calvin
and then him and Carter got into it, so we all blocked the nigga for years. And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he got into it with Carter. We was like, nigga, don't get too comfortable because we, you know what I'm saying, we play on our team and shit. That's our man in real life. And then we stopped fucking with the nigga, but then, last year, we ran into him for the pop or something. And then he sent us a message and shit, so we added him back.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
The next punt from so he give out superstar traits and shit, or X factors?
Lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking
and a big loss here as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second.
Hey, bump me up in the line, so you know what I'm saying?
That's Butler.
Yeah.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out.
He don't waste no time, dog.
Wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered,
he gonna find somebody.
That's the type of shit that I want, dog. Like I like the shit talk. I like the activity.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those.
But see, that's what, remember in 2018, that's what I was trying to tell ass niggas, do y'all want to do some shit like that?
Deficit, but not one that they can't match.
No, but we had. Remember when I was on 18, nigga, we had a waiting list. We didn't really had no. Yeah, so I was
18. I was in that league 18. Shit was on fire, bro.
You was with the Bills. I was like, this motherfucker. We had some battles, bro.
Nigga, what?
The receiver, what's his name?
The
nigga caught the
nigga. What we're seeing is an example of a team that hasn't figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made,
I caught the nigga. The last second I caught him off.
Oh man, that shit pissed me off.
That nigga was like that, dog.
So and look, it was always something because when we played in the AFC title game, I ran that kickoff back, and everybody, I was like, okay. And I just, that fucking play you made to end the game, bro. I was like, damn. Because we came in there making a little bit of noise, though, man.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Oh, he smacked me. Yeah, you had the Panthers, right?
Now Ito Smith.
Hey, you fucking tore me to fucking shreds, bro.
Up to about the 34-yard line. After getting stopped on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Yeah, I said I had to get a victory off this nigga, man. this nigga tore me up in that game.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Taking it about the 16.
Nigga, I was playing in money league. Niggas was literally bidding for teams.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Bidding on teams, bro. Literally.
Wow. Money, cash money on teams.
Cash money.
Wow.
The nigga, I played in 2018. That's how I knew a lot of shit. The niggas, when the game first come out, the highest rated team, I think on 19.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit, he's on base, they use jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweat.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
So put it like this. When Seattle had the most dominant team, right? The nigga paid $500 to get Seattle.
Damn.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half,
19,
they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
Almost 500
and the way
for the
to
day.
get it done
So it's
is
bidding.
to also conserve
When you put a
time. So
nigga,
to your point,
this team is on the block.
Play right there,
Niggas is literally in the comments bidding. You got a certain amount of time. It's like motherfucking eBay. You got a certain amount of time. Whoever put the highest bid the last second get the team.
Secondary, though, they were ready.
But the crazy part about it is, they play on competitive mode, injuries off.
Oh, really?
Free and you'll find an open receiver.
Yeah, injuries off competitive mode because you can. That's big money. So all the money that people bidding on for 32 teams, that all goes into the pot, and that pot lasts for I think 4 or 5 seasons. So
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Yeah, they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Clowney gone.
That they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe
I'm glad they got the nigga. I was hoping that the motherfucking Eagles didn't get him because they were talking about the Eagles was in talks to get him.
58's the money. Here we go. Hatchet.
Throwing on second down. Ryan, throw left side complete. It's Smith. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Did you hear the story that somebody put out about Jerry Jones and Dez Bryant?
Nah.
The nigga put out a story and Dez reposted and said, "This is the most accurate story I ever heard written about me." So the nigga, you know, you're not supposed to talk contracts with the player. You got to go through agents and all this shit. This nigga Jerry Jones
ready to get their drive
got
started.
Dez Bryant up into that motherfucking booth,
1st down.
looking over the field, trying to talk contracts. And Dez wanted his contract. The nigga tried to talk contracts, and Dez was like, he was like, you know I can't do that. My agent out here, he was pressuring him to try to get him to verbally agree to a contract or whatever. And he was like, Jerry, what would happen if you try to guard me down on that field? He was like, well, I get my ass kicked. And he was like, so
and this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Yeah, so it's like, man, that's the type of shit that he be on. I'm like, man, you can't be on that bullshit. But that's why I ain't mad at Zeke. Niggas be like, hey, you mad? No, I ain't mad at him. Get your money, please.
I'm hearing about this. Scott Pollard dude.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Murray now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson.
Yeah, he's faster than him. I've seen some highlights on that guy, man. I'm like, okay.
I watched college football, so I knew about him.
Okay.
So coming in the draft, niggas was comparing him to Alvin Kamara.
Time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game.
Because he's a receiver as well as a runner. But you know, in our system, we're a power running team, so, you know.
Larry Fitzgerald. His first touchdown.
Nah, but as you seen in the preseason, the
niggas the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Yeah, he fucked him up last one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, this nigga internet is fucked up. This shit glitching already.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
He caught me in the wrong.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 66 yards for him on the ground.
First down, Atlanta.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
If this shit fucked up,
This is Smith. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
At the 17-yard line.
This nigga Tariq Cohen almost made 3 niggas miss with his Jeep. Motherfucker.
Check. No. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, check. Stay in open. Mike 59.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put down.
Didn't get the big yardage that you might out of a smaller back. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, echo. Hey, South. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Play action. It's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Damn, Clowney to the Seahawks.
I think he's going to be on shotgun most of the game.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Oh, yeah. All right, so he's just going to throw it to Tariq Cohen out the backfield.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right? And
this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
You got 3. Three down.
I hate playing niggas like him, dog.
Throw left side, got to be caught.
Throwing all motherfucking screens and fucking running back out the backfield. Damn, I hate playing niggas like him, man.
3 plays, 3 pass completions, and the blink of an eye, they got a first
keep throwing it to the running back out the backfield.
Bolt hitting this game, didn't it, for them to get downfield that quickly? And now 1st and goal, expect them attack right here on this play.
Strategy, man. Yeah, he don't hit them check downs. I run them check downs to the ground if you give them to me.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Bitch, fuck
the
you.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But if I'm streaming, you can't see it right now?
A few yards into the end zone.
Hey, I'm in the middle of a motherfucking dink and dunk fest, okay? I can't be looking at YouTube and...
About
my man running that Dunkin' Donut.
The Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one.
All right, come on, Zeke, baby.
Starting the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
In 2 weeks, dog. Nigga been getting rough y'all, but
first down.
I need to lock up this motherfucking MVP.
Outside, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First play.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, and he starts firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
That was like a 60-yard run.
That's what they're going to ride.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
74-yard run for a touchdown? Okay, I'll take it. No, 7-3. He tried that bubble screen, and motherfucking Xavier Woods lit his ass up.
Continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before
Xavier Woods ain't a superstar enough, and this nigga just got big penetrate. So the nigga be striking.
Check 6 guard. Check 37. Check 37. 80 weapons.
To throw is Ryan. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Deontay Thompson, the rookie from Bama. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
From the 32 now.
I'm trying to get D-Law motherfucking defensive player of the year or defensive lineman of the year.
45.
This nigga Cameron Jordan fucking my shit up.
After the turnover, here's Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side.
A
really nice gain of 25 yards.
Oh,
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely.
4 yards rushing in the first quarter.
The tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
The crazy part about it, he ain't no X Factor yet because he ain't rushed over 2 times yet.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Smith.
Oh, they probably review that and bring it back.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Oh, they're not going to challenge it? Wow.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Oh, he a pinch buck. Oh, nigga.
Now Ryan down around the goal line. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded at the 33. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Elsewhere across the league, 4th quarter action in Los Angeles. And that lead there for the Rams has extended. They just scored again. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. So the Cardinals,
right,
they've got the football here as we get you reset.
I'll take it.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
45. Mike, 45.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that 3rd one, they can
this nigga is literally
so how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
trying to run the corner out with Burton,
it,
with
they
Byron
do
Jones
actually
over there.
recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much
He's
more
trying to lull you
of
to sleep with the short shit and try to get you over the top.
When the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
21. 58, Mike. Hey, wahoo. 58, Mike. 58.
Ryan to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Smith. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Now the Card's going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Right 25. Mike 58, right there. Hey, me and you all day. Hey, check.
Here's Ryan.
Oh, my God. This nigga Zeke is a freak.
That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the
problem for real.
That nigga caught like a 30-yarder, made like 4 people miss.
Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as understand where they are on the field?
He a problem for real, man.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
58, Mike. Check. 5. 58 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
Ryan wants to throw it.
Oh, shit. I got my quarterback killed.
On the right side, it's Smith.
I tried to run the option
inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Zeke caught a touchdown at the backfield.
58 to Mike. I don't even know why this team showed up. Undercrush. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
This nigga was guarding him too, and didn't think I was gonna throw it to him.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Clay, 59,
oh, fuck.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Get in the white room. Check 13. 51.
Here's Ryan. That one complete to Hill. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion.
I'll give up 1 big run every fucking game.
2nd and 9.
This nigga is hitting me up, but how much longer, dog? How much longer you got? I'm like, bro, chill. Game almost over, man.
Same nigga?
Yeah, man.
Rams?
Yeah.
Nigga's annoying.
Now
you heard Rick, but you in the house keeping up with that, man.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
58 to Mike. I got it. Hey, exit. 58 to Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming. Ready to go.
Throwing now is Ryan. Busts through the tackle. Eluding the pressure right. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Fucking missed my assignment.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now here's Hill. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
This nigga is flipping the shit out of me.
This man's blitzing the shit out of me.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
And you got Zeke, man. I'll run all day with that big ass nigga. If you keep blitzing, man, I'm going to just neutralize that shit.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
6 carries, 126 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think I'll be running with that man a little bit more too, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film.
Oh, my God.
Falcons get there for the sack. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Gratefully accept them, it makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with
the nigga hit him in mid-air. The nigga did that little animation where he put the ball behind his head.
So for Atlanta, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals,
that's why I like running the same shit out of
turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year.
So
and they'll have to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Yeah,
so for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.